So a few weeks back, I made a video talking about how goofy Rotten Tomatoes can be, and this is exactly why. Amsterdam stars Christian Bale, Margot Robbie, John David Washington, and they play some war buddies who get framed for murder, and now they gotta prove themselves innocent. On one of my TikToks earlier in the year, I said that this was my most anticipated movie because I was so excited for the characters and the cast, and in that regard, it doesn't disappoint. Christian Bale plays the main character, and I thought that just the character himself and the performance were terrific. The accent works, he's likable, and he has this really cool dynamic, this strained relationship with his wife that I thought was one of the film's best qualities. Like, Bert as a character, I think, is the film's high point, and even though he's in almost every scene, it still doesn't feel like enough. Margot Robbie and John David Washington are also really good, and the rest of the cast. The rest of the cast isn't really in the movie that much, but I still thought they did good. Like, don't see this movie for Taylor Swift. If that's your big selling point, if you're a big Swiftie going to see this movie for her, don't. Robert Deniro was great. He was barely in it, but he was great. Same thing with Chris Rock and Zoe Saldana. Rami Malek and Anya Taylor-Joy are probably in it the most of all the side characters. I thought it really was a different kind of role for Anya Taylor-Joy, and she did a good job playing it. The movie isn't a comedy, but it does have some good laughs, mainly coming from Bert and these two cop characters. From a production standpoint, it was awesome. Emmanuel Lubezki, who is the cinematographer of this and The Revenant, he brings that Oscar-level cinematography you'd expect, and it's pretty good. While I do think the movie is getting too much hate, it's not like it's not without fault. There's no one big, crazy fault with the movie, but there are a few gripes I have that maybe they're just me. Maybe some people wouldn't have an issue with it. I thought the first act was phenomenal. The second was a little slower, and the third, it kind of got lost in the sauce, a little convoluted, just there was a lot going on. Like, you definitely could have trimmed some stuff out of this one to get it closer to 2 hours. With these big mystery movies, you have to have the reveal be someone who's a part of the cast. Otherwise, it's just lame and stupid. And I think that this one was kind of just so anticlimactic. Like, they kind of just walked in a room and they were like, all right, so yeah, he did it. Besides that though, I don't have too many issues with the movie. Am I crazy? Like, why does it get so much hate? Yeah, the side characters aren't in it that much, but the way I see it, I love Bert so much as a character. Just watching him interact with as many different people possible, I thought that was cool. The story might lose focus at times and get a little convoluted, but if you're in for a movie with good characters and pretty good writing, and a pretty decent mystery, I think you'll like this one. We'll see if that happens though, because of the director controversy, and I don't know too much about that, so I'm not gonna say anything, but I wouldn't let that stop you from seeing the movie because there's a lot of other good people that worked hard on this. Looking at our tier list for the year, I'm gonna put it in B tier right behind Watcher. Do Revenge, Don't Worry Darling, check out all these other reviews. See how they run, I got that one too. I'm gonna do Werewolf by Night tomorrow, so like and subscribe if you wanna see that. Okay, cool, bye.